it's MJ. It is, what is it? It is February 1st. We're on the halfway point. I don't know about you, but it already feels like spring here in Seattle. This is a general reading for the collective, and today I'm using my Raven's Dream Tarot, and I heard you. The pocket deck sounds like a good idea. So I sent over a request to my printer yesterday asking him for pricing, so I know what it would cost, what each deck is going to cost. And then once I have that information, I'll be able to determine, if we want to go ahead and see if we can get a minimum order in. So hopefully there's enough support to support a minimum order. But here's the best thing about my independence here. And as of January 17th, I'm not beholden to anyone's schedule. I can just publish when I want. And the best thing about Shuffled Ink is they're here in the US. And they're not a giant factory in China. So once they print the deck, it doesn't go on a ship, then goes to a distribution center like the big publishers do. My decks go from me to the printer, onto the press, and then out to you directly. So there's the time between my creating the art and you receiving the art. I mean, it's maybe a matter of like 2 months versus 2 years with the big publishers. So very excited about that. So excited. Anyway, let's get to today's reading. And I'll have more on the pocket deck here once I get that information from my printer, and we'll figure out what the timeline looks like. But I could say a pocket deck realistically could be out in April, because they already have all the artwork. Everything is, it would just be a smaller version. I just have to redesign the book and the box. All right, let's dive in here. Oops, whoa, hey there, camera. Sorry. All right, so the energy that we're working with today. 9 of Cups. Nice. So when we're in this energy of the 9 of Cups, this is where we feel like our wishes have been fulfilled, right? We're feeling really good. We feel like all that hard work, everything that you put in to that project, it's like you're like, you see it, you can benefit from it, you can take a break, you can enjoy what maybe you have received as a result of putting in all that hard work. And it's just that feeling of pride and knowing that you did a job, well done. This is a lovely energy to lean into today. Lean into it. Again, this is like when you think of your wishes coming true, who wouldn't want to lean into that energy? It lifts you up. It elevates your vibration. It makes you feel good. I mean, even if things aren't working out perfectly, and nothing ever works out perfectly, but even if things are kind of like, could go either way, with the 9 of Cups here influencing you, the direction it's going to move in is going to be a positive one. You're going to feel good. So lean into it. Let's see what the situation here is. At least, it'll help you stay optimistic when you embrace or you allow that 9 of Cups energy to kind of, envelop you. Okay, so we're moving into a situation of the 7 of Pentacles. Loving this. Kind of see where this is going. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I can see that, this is a time where you're feeling good, you're assessing what's going on, you're going to get an opportunity to take a step back and evaluate, hey, what has been working? Where have you found success? What's making you feel that sense of pride? What's making you feel as though you maybe, got your wish? What can you enhance upon? Where can you fill in those blanks? Is there an opportunity that you're missing that if you just kind of took a break from the action for a minute, took some time to assess all of the different pieces that you have going on in your life, all the different elements, is there something that you can improve upon? Is there something that you're missing? Is there an opportunity there that's just like waiting for you to fill in that blank? So using that energy of the 9 of Cups is going to give you the confidence to fill in those blanks. It's going to already make you feel good about what you're doing. You're going to have that sense of success And it's in that sense of success that you're not going to hesitate if there is an opportunity to fill in the blank, or to try something that maybe you hadn't tried before, or to take a break, right? When we're feeling good about our success, we're not hustling, right? We're not like trying to work our butts off 24 hours a day. When we're feeling good, we allow ourselves that moment of rest. And it's in that rest that we can go, oh, we can evaluate and say, oh, you know what, that really did pan out. You know, that was a really good idea, you know. Maybe I'll see how I can expand upon that. So let's see who's showing up here. So if an opportunity comes by here in the next day or so to take a break, to take a step back, use it, because that's where you're going to find the answer. That's where you're going to find an opportunity that maybe you didn't think of before because you're so focused on building up what you have right now. But because you have that Nine of Cups here, making you feel a sense of success, making you feel as though you have achieved a goal, you're now able to focus on something new. You're able to assess without feeling as though, oh God, if I slow my momentum, I might slow down altogether, you know? All right. Ooh, coming in here, we have this energy of the Emperor. So interesting here, because here comes someone who has a clear vision. They have some control perhaps over your situation. They may expect you to rise up. They might hold you accountable. Or maybe they see that opportunity that you're missing, and they just want you to figure out how to get there on your own. You know, they want you to understand that there is something there. There's something more there, and they want you to be accountable for your success. So whoever this is that's coming in might show you they might serve as inspiration. They're not going to tell you how to do something. They want you to do it on your own. But they're also going to be there to ensure that you understand where that opportunity is. I feel like the Emperor coming in, and so here's like, I have to check my own bias here with the Emperor, because I always see the Emperor as and this is me, and trust me, I really do. I know that when I'm being biased here with the Emperor, because I always have a fear of the Emperor, and it goes down to that authority figure, you know, that fear of someone coming in and telling me what to do, or, you know, judging or being judgy. And so the Emperor has your best interest at heart. The Emperor is someone who comes in who can see the outcome. He has this ability to ask of you sometimes more than what you might ask of yourself. And that can be intimidating. I find that can be intimidating, because the Emperor sees so much potential in you. And if you're not rising up, the Emperor is the kind of energy that is going to say, hey, what's going on? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you filling in that blank right there? So however this energy comes in, I feel like it might come in as a person who says, you know, you need to really ensure that this is taken care of. If you're not doing something, if you're assessing your work thus far, and you're like, yeah, everything's great, and you decide don't need to do anything, the Emperor can come in and say, what are you talking about? You have so many other opportunities and you're not doing anything about them. So it's not that he's there to be a nag or to be difficult, but he is there to recognize when you're not living up to your potential, or that you're missing an opportunity that holds so much value that dismissing it might seem like you're not making the right choice. And that's where the Emperor kind of gets a little curmudgeonly. So let's see what the overall advice here is. So the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is like, you can handle it all. So, if there is any concern that you've reached a level of success, you got your wish, everything is great, hunky-dory, now you just want to kick your feet up and relax, totally fair, right? Who doesn't want to do that sometimes? But you have this opportunity to grow and to learn and to assess what's working and what's not working, and to build upon that wisdom that you've achieved while getting your wish. And so you might need to recognize that there's an opportunity here for you to add something into the mix, but at the same time, it's going to bring you joy. It's going to require that you're more flexible so that you can add, a couple more tasks in there, so that you can fill in any holes or any blanks that need to be filled in, so that you can appease whoever this Emperor is. This Emperor energy, again, listen to what they have to say, because they see your situation clearly. They understand it. And although, again, I say I am biased towards the Emperor energy is not biased. Everyone's on equal footing with the Emperor. So if you're doing what you're supposed to do, if you're living up to your potential, the Emperor is going to reward you kindly. The Emperor will open the door for more success, for you to be rewarded for that effort that you put in. When you're flexible and you're able to juggle perhaps work-life balance, ensuring everything is, moving along swimmingly, that, you're not feeling stressed out, that you're still having fun. That's the whole purpose of life. We weren't put on this planet to work our butts off and be miserable, right? I mean, I would like to think that we're here to learn and to gain wisdom and to enjoy the beauty and the lushness of our surroundings, and to embrace life as a whole. So I feel like if by accepting the challenge of stepping back and perhaps evaluating what needs to be done and making the right choices, when you make those right choices, the Emperor comes in and says, hey, you are in this. And again, that just supports that Nine of Cups, that energy that you already have sort of percolating there within you. It will just make it feel all the more powerful, because not only are you successful, you're not static, your success grows, and that is going to require some flexibility. It's also going to require some accountability. So much love, peace, and I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. Bye.